Hello.
Aline Helu on YouTube says, hello, I'm looking for something to do around Christchurch. I can't find anything interesting there other than the Peninsula banks. So I was thinking about going to Castle Hill. Can't find how to get there by bus so far. Anyway, any other suggestions? In short, we're going to talk about road trips away from Christchurch
That you can get to by bus.
All right, so let's say in Christchurch you have a few days, you want kind of a bus road trip, you want to get out of the city and you want to do something fun. You don't want to be spending the whole day in a bus. And what can you do? The first thing is Akaroa in the Banks Peninsula. You mentioned it, Aline, in your questions, but I think we should talk about it because a lot of people really do love it. It's awesome.
Absolutely. So not only can you get there with the intercity bus, but there are a few shuttle companies in Christchurch which can take you to Akaroa, which is around, well, just a little bit less than 2 hours drive away from Christchurch city centre. And Akaroa is famous for its wildlife, especially its marine wildlife. It is known for having loads of Hector's dolphins, which are one of the smallest types of dolphins in the world. And you can see them on various different boat trips. You could go sailing and they usually come and swim along the boat, or you can even go swimming with dolphins there, which is also a really cool experience. Akaroa is also home to one of the largest little blue penguin colonies in the world, so that's really cool to go there and see the little blue penguins waddling onto shore, usually as the sun is setting. There's also if you go on boat trips, you can also see seals, you can see different types of birds. Yeah, definitely in terms of wildlife, Akaroa is an amazing place to go to, but also the town itself is known for being, the French capital of New Zealand. So you can go there and try some baguettes. They do have French bakeries, or French style bakeries. I'm sure Robin would have a thing or two to say about whether they're really French bakeries. And also, yeah, it's just a really cool town with lots of photo opportunities. There's lots of little walks to do around there as well. And Robin and I did spend a long time in Akaroa during New Zealand's biggest gap year, which, if you don't know about it already, that's when we did 365 days of 365 activities in New Zealand. So we have loads of videos. If you just type Backpacker Guide Akaroa onto YouTube, you'll find plenty of our videos there.
Yeah, a lot. All right, the next place you can go to, so Akaroa is a little over 2 hours bus journey, right? So you can get there and come back within the same day. It'd be good. Another place to go to is Kaikoura.
Yes, again.
It's about just under 3 hours drive.
Yeah, again, another wildlife hub. It's usually, it's sort of more famous than Akaroa. And Kaikoura is famous for its whales. You can actually do whale watching there all year round, either going on a boat to do whale watching or a really special experience, which really surprised Robin and I, were whale watching flights. So you actually can see the whales from a bird's eye perspective, which is really unique and really cool.
Do we have a video about that?
Oh, of course. We have videos about both whale watching boats and flying over the whales, which is really cool. There's also seal colonies there, so you can just do a walk, and that's obviously a free activity to see seals, so that's a good thing to do. You can do llama walking tours. More importantly, Robin.
No! Don't do that!
You can go on a llama trekking tour. Again, we have a video about that. Very different. And you can also swim with seals, which is absolutely amazing. The seals are really interactive in the water and really curious about you when you're snorkeling with them. So
the company Seal Swim Kaikoura gave me one of my favorite activity in New Zealand, and if you guys are used to this channel, you know we've done a lot. So that says a lot.
And on top of that, there are a few hikes around Kaikoura, but a lot of them you can't get to without a car, so maybe we'll just skip that past.
Did you talk about dolphin swimming as well?
Dolphin swimming?
Go straight away with whales?
No, just straight with the whales, straight with the seals. But
one of the best places in New Zealand to go to dolphin swimming in New Zealand. So here you go. So Kaikoura, there is quite a lot. Now, if you take a train journey, you can go all the way to Greymouth. So much more than the destination, it's the journey that counts.
Yes. So this takes a beautiful, one of the most scenic train journeys in the world, as voted by many other, tourism magazines,
Yeah.
is going through the Arthur's Pass National Park. So this is famous for its beautiful braided rivers. There's snow-capped mountains in the winter, but otherwise just amazing mountains in the summer. And you stop halfway through the journey for a quick stop in Arthur's Pass, like this really small village. And then you go through a super long railway tunnel, which is a feat of engineering. You'll learn all about it on the train journey because they do have those little, you know, headsets where you can listen to all the history and stuff. But they also have amazing open viewing carriages, so you can go outside and take loads of awesome scenic photos. Then when you get to the other side where you go to Greymouth, you can actually hop off the train for about an hour or so, check out this little town on the west coast of New Zealand, and then you can get the train all the way back to Christchurch.
Boom. Now, if you want to take about a 3 hours train journey, a bus journey, so it's not train anymore, and that is to Timaru.
Yes, Timaru again is a place famous for its little blue penguins.
Oh, we've got a video about that. We also got a video about the train as well.
Yeah, but Timaru's more of sort of like, if you're into seeing different sort of towns and cities, Timaru is definitely a different sort of town to go and check out in New Zealand. They do have museums and art galleries there, beautiful gardens with like water fountains and a bay called, I think it's called Caroline Bay.
I think it's correct.
Yes, so yeah, it's just a different sort of city to go check out. And yeah, if you're looking for something, you know, just to do a bit of city sightseeing, Timaru is a good place to go.
And now the longest trip that you could be doing, I mean, I would suggest, will be about 4 hours bus journey, and that is to go to Oamaru.
Yes, this is a completely different town to any of the rest that we've just mentioned here. It's known for its really beautiful architecture there and some really quirky attractions as well. One of them is the Steampunk Museum, or Steampunk HQ it's called. Yeah. So if you don't know what steampunk is, it's sort of like a sort of feature of sci-fi where it also uses like Victorian steam engine machinery. Is that?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, so
just watch the Mad Max movie. If it looks like Max, it's
yeah, yeah. So this whole museum has sort of like made up inventions and sort of weird art and quirky things to play with. There's a thing called the portal where you walk in and it looks like a weird, just a weird world. Like, we do have a video on this. It's hard to describe, so the best thing to do is just watch our video about Steampunk HQ in Akaroa and you'll see what that's all about.
It's not Akaroa, it's Oamaru.
Oh, Oamaru, sorry. And also, if we haven't mentioned enough about the little blue penguins, Oamaru is another place in New Zealand where you can see little blue penguins. It's probably got a larger colony there than some other places, so definitely another place to get your wildlife fix.
All right, so that's basically about 5 different road trip that you can take out of Christchurch without a car, meaning a bus trip, and you can do that within 1 day, which would be quite cool.
Yeah.
All right, this should keep you busy, Aline. If you do have any extra questions, in the comment below. If you guys find that useful, like and subscribe. And obviously, there is videos for every single one of the places we talk to, every single one of the activities that we talk to right here on this channel. So you can see those two fools right here actually trying those things.
Apparently.
Yeah. You can see us just trying all those activities. So yeah, make sure to check them out.